And the Yellow Jackets will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for...
Turning it on! And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right in the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get in the space and make the big game.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball.
Season 2.
They'll go to the ground.
Got a revamped Dragons team.
Through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Throws to the back. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Wow, that's a really nice catch, especially considering it comes from a running back. Quarterback's got to do a better job with that. You got to know he's not a receiver, right? It's not his natural form. They don't make awkward body catches as gracefully as some of these other guys, and it's sometimes harder for them to stay on his feet. Let him work. Get him the ball in the chest. Nice job bailing out his QB, but the QB's got to return the favor.
Quickly to the tight end.
Plays over there.
They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Just a little
nice
more
hard run, man.
Maybe he gets it in. He's pushed out of bounds at the 8.
We got my favorite
It'll
play
be 2nd
back.
down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Into the end zone.
There we go.
It's caught. That's a touchdown.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard
Looks like we're
toss
playing in front of a sold-out crowd today for the home opener. Against our cross-city rival.
Looks like he's going to try to return it.
And
he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. So Georgia Tech's offense will take the field for the first time.
So Georgia Tech is one of the few schools that actually wears the white hats as home jersey, so it's a little confusing picking that up on this game.
And we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got... And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding you just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll do it himself. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because they're...
Let's go.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
This is not an ideal start for this offense. Your defense already gave up points on the first drive. This is your first opportunity, and you're not doing the most important.
Dragons for real. I think that they might be.
2 sacks on the day.
So from his
I don't
own
want to
end zone,
speak
the
too
punt is
soon,
away.
but I think we can possibly replicate what we saw from Bikini Bottom last year.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Dyer. Got it in the middle, it's Strickland. He works.
That's a super striker. He actually changed him to wide receiver this year. Our wide receiver room is definitely our weakest link. So move him out there to help beef it up.
Because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Running into the open space. There he goes. He's already got 46 yards rushing.
I did see that Bikini Bottom got coveted transfer Cam Edwards.
First down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
We got a transfer of that.
Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings, shifts and motions to give their offense a success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you can see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Yeah, yep.
And maybe he'll get back to the line
The
of
transfer
scrimmage,
portal is
no more
where
than
it's
that.
at for these early years for our school.
3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire.
Dang, waited
He was
just a
hit
bit too
just
long.
as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board.
We got Tom Booty. Almost got no tackle from Arizona State. And screen. Oh man, that's a bummer. Yeah, I have you playing Arizona State this week. I almost exactly played Virginia Tech.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. And the Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Kane. Setting up the screen. Spins away from the defense. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. That's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. The Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Nice, there we
Stopped
go.
in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's a true freshman right there.
As a defense, man, you give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
2 fumbles.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Punt is in the air. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
Back to it.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking for room. It's Haynes. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Definitely have to rely a little bit more on
a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's now up to 58 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Just a short pass to the tight end. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Dyer. Got him down. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter.
Alright, good first quarter for the Dragons. Let's keep it rolling.
So first down here as they go back to work.
I don't know what that even means.
He'll keep it himself. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Colossus at Paul.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Skips away from pressure. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line. They were able to at least keep him out of the end zone.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Barges ahead. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm, quarterbacks.
I wish you could change people's jerseys, or at least like,
they've got some weapons.
like the transfers. Like I want to take the quarterback's number.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And he takes this from inside the 5.
No way.
He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Can they catch him?
That's a joke.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
That's the first touchdown of the year. Come on. That's so unrealistic. Not just the broken tackle, but what are the other guys doing?
This dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on 1st down. Moving away from pressure.
If that would have been picked off,
it'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. To throw, it's Dyer. Finds his man. It's Strickland. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Converts on 4th down.
Oh, wow.
Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
You see receivers catch the ball and dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And this will be the 9th play of the drive.
It's been a long drive.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 101 away to start the season. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hardy. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the run, it's Haynes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Dyer. Buys a little extra time. He's in for the touchdown.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something in it.
They're setting up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Thanks to grab. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Wants to throw on first down.
Pick it up.
That football must be riveted to
Get one of
your
those.
rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Here's the pressure.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Running the route for him. Oh. I think it went through his hand.
I mean, the great news is you just came up with a huge completion on third down, but the bad news is you're still miles away from picking up this first because of how poor you were first and second down. Moving forward in this game, the offense has got to do a better job early in the drive to at least give them a chance to have some success.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So it's first and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on fourth down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, it's King. Pocket breaking down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Yellow Jackets have it with a first and 10. To the air on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught over the middle. It's Hagan. That should be the final play of the first half. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have
breaks into the open.
Is that not? Oh my goodness.
And he got away from the defense.
If it's not a block in the back right here. That's dumb. Is that not offensive interference? Pick a play? Whatever. That's so
touchdown,
He
Yellow
had 0
Jackets.
yards.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue into him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll leave the offense out there on 4th down. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Looking to take a shot. Makes the grab, ready for the 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Nothing the receiver could have done on that play, guys. You're not expecting the ball to be thrown behind you like that, especially in the quick game.
After a drive this long, a field goal will be hauls it in and takes it in for a touchdown. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's King. Oh, they're after him. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the...
That's so dumb.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling the quarterback, something has to change.
And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
He's now up to 104 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Fighting off the defender. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? Motion from the wideout. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
It's slow.
Headed to the end zone.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
The
Groupers fished out a solid road win today. And while not a dominant performance, any coach will tell you a win is a win. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Looking downfield, it's King. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And now this offense will take the field again. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
That's good.
Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job. Understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, it's 4th and short. That means decision time, or for us, green light. Go for it.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Under fire. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Let's go.
Play to set him up. Takes it the other way.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
This offense has it with really good field position. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. They're going to go for it on 4th down with a couple of good options, a 1st down or a touchdown. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Gets rid of it. The hands, the feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Kane. On the run, fires downfield. And Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
On the direct snap, it's Hardy. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. On the ground, it's Hosley. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice move there. Past the first down marker and still running. At midfield, he's got room. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Quick strike complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Grab near the sticks. It's Stockton. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. And he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Catching in the middle, it's Townsend. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games. And
going for it all. And they can't quite work on trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, the power run.
Dragon's going to be a big threat to, yeah,
Gets the touchdown. touchdown, but way too
little, way too
late. But they still do count it for 6.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game films.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Looking downfield, it's King. They'll run the screen. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
2nd and goal, the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a 3rd down and goal situation.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Just drives it between the uprights. It's our forced to settle for the field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Duke had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans outside Krzyzewskiville are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron, too.
There's a live football. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from the defense.
I think the QB made the right decision not to pitch it. He needs to do a better job with ball security. The defense, they were able to get and swarm to him quickly and dislodge the football from his body.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Finds a little space. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And that is how we will wrap this one up.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side takes every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.